Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah, we'll never be alone, Savannah.
Okay guys, so we are back. It's actually a couple of days later, okay? I said I was gonna do this video in a vlog, but I decided that I am actually just gonna keep this video single by itself because I know a lot of people wanna see this. This has been long awaited on. I have been asked a million times, when am I going to show you my studio tour? And I have been on YouTube for more than 10 years. I have been doing this a long time and I have never gotten around to showing you my studio. The biggest reason is because I felt like it was never perfect, but then I really analyzed myself and said it will never be perfect because you're always doing stuff, you're always changing stuff, you're always growing, you're always adding, taking away. It's like it's never complete. This type of work and this type of artistry, if you're OCD about it, and with the tech part of it as well, like lighting and cameras and mics and all of that, like it becomes a lot. And sometimes you just never, not sometimes, you just never ever is settled. You get what I'm saying? Like you're always moving stuff. You move the mic, you move the light, you move this, you move that. It's a lot. Anyways, today we are going to dive into my studio and I am really excited to share this with you. I did a little bit of tidying up, but I didn't go too deep into cleaning like the drawers and all of stuff, like because I want the personality to be left. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's super clean, then it's just not realistic. I'm doing a lot in there. I'm playing with a lot of makeup. I'm cutting here. Girl, we are rambling. Let's just dive right on in to the studio. I'm gonna be explaining stuff as I go. As you enter the room, this is the overall view of what it is that you will be seeing when you enter my studio. First things first, I have my camera set up right here as well as my 3 lights. I switched to these lights because they're just super portable. They're easy to carry everywhere. And as you can tell, it's 3 individual lights and I own 5 of them. So 3 while I'm filming and the other 2 are in the back there. We'll get to that in a minute. And then you have my friend Yogi. He's with me all the time, keeps my company. We'll talk about him in a minute. So when you come in, you walk around and you come this way. I always keep a robe with me, a work robe, because I like to be really nice and comfortable. I ain't gonna be dressing up while I'm getting ready, okay? I'm not gonna do it, all right? I like to wear a robe. And then this is the closet of this room. Okay, so let's just get right on into the actual closet. Need to move my little mannequin head out of the way whenever I'm not working with her. Now this is a mess, okay? But it's mostly storage. Like I store my wigs, my backgrounds, and my nail products, okay, as well as some equipment. All right, first of all, I have my little basket and I store my units in this, and as you can tell, she is full to the brim. These are my grabs, my go-to. I also have some over on my other desk. I'll show you that in a minute, but these are the ones that I like. I have these in rotation. If I'm looking for something, these are the ones that I'm going to. These are mine. I'm not giving these away. These are my babies. And then down here, you have backgrounds. Now, right now, I'm not really using, let me move this out of the way. Right now, I'm not really using like these backgrounds per se. Sometimes I do, but right now I like a lot of like graphic backgrounds. And this is my green screen. This is my green screen and blue screen. It's one of those fold out pop-up type of green screens. And then in these, all 4 of these right here, these are those print backgrounds that you guys see. Let me turn on the light a little bit. These are those print backgrounds that you guys see that I have in my background. I get a lot of my backgrounds here in Japan, as well as I've recently found that you can get a lot of them on AliExpress. So if you're looking for backgrounds, I know these backgrounds have been coveted by so many people. And I'm telling you, if you can't find them where you are, look for them on AliExpress. All you have to do is search for photography backgrounds and you're going to come across a whole lot. Get some in Japan and I get some off of AliExpress. Okay, so all 4 of these are filled. All of these are filled with all of my backgrounds. So those are the really cool backgrounds that you guys see. In this corner over here, I have just listen, black people and their plastic bags. Okay, I have my plastic bags. All right. For garbage or whatever, and I have extra tripods, mic stand, and just basic equipment. That is also like a background stand that I have. I have extra ones because, you know, you gotta have extra. And then over here, this whole entire thing right here is filled with nails. I'm not gonna go through that. Oh, and my sparkly stuff, this is also for the backgrounds. Like, it's a background curtain that's really sparkly, reflects really, really well off of light. If you want pretty backgrounds, get you some of the sparkly stuff. They always look good on camera, and especially if you light them up. So all of this is really all nails, okay? I'm serious about my nails. Your girl loves her nails, okay? Your girl loves her nails, and she does them by herself because Japan is actually really expensive. An extra camera, I think in here is my Canon 60D. And I just have extra equipment. That's my camera box. And up here I have like a whole bunch of hair supplies and hair stuff that I keep on stock, you know, so I can do my hair and stuff like that. So that's basically all that I store inside of here. We've been in here long enough. Let's move on. Okay, so now we come around, and the first thing that you're going to pass in my studio is my jewelry box thingamajiggy. Now, this is actually just office drawer, whatchamacallit, girl? The little stationery stuff, like office drawer supplies, okay? That's what it is, all right? Like you store the papers and stuff like that. It's like a filing drawer system, okay? So I just store my jewelry in here. I actually want to do my own DIY with this, like put a piece of board, marble it out or paint it or whatever, and just cover it, and then this will just be the front type of thing. Let me show you what's inside. Okay, first things first, we have my little jewelry stand. I actually been looking for a really nice jewelry box, like a big one, and right now I can't really find one, so all I'm doing is just like making it, like I'm finessing it. Okay, and these are like office drawers basically, and I just have like all of my jewelry and stuff in here. Necklaces, pearls, more high-end type of jewelry as well. Necklaces, more like luxury stuff over here. Some costume. These are really, anyways, my studs, like earring studs. I'm big on studs. These are like my bracelets and anklets and stuff inside of here. And the bottom drawer is just like my current, like what I go to mostly, what I'm reaching for is in there. And over here I have like my Apple Watch like bands and stuff like that. And I actually got these knobs because I wanted to add these, like just to spruce it up a little bit, to add these to this, and I think it will change the whole vibe. And then if I cover this like with a piece of wood, like marble, I have the vision, okay? Just work with me. Okay, your girl is always doing stuff like that. That's why in here is never, ever complete. I have my fan because, and it shoots directly over to me when I sit right there. And as you can tell, the background, we'll get to that in a minute. And it keeps me cool. I have my JBL speaker because I love to play music. Right now, I'm drinking that because I'm super thirsty. Okay, so now we move around the room, and the next thing you're gonna come across is my actual makeup storage. This is the IKEA Pax wardrobe drawer system. I just kept it uniform all the way across. Because it's storing makeup. So that's basically all that is. Yeah, so let's go through and see what's inside these drawers. Because I know that's what you want to see, ain't it? So this is my drawer, my Pax drawer system. This is probably one of the best thing that the girlies ever came across to store makeup. A lot of people store their makeup in this because it truly is probably the best system to store your makeup, unless you're going to be customizing stuff by yourself. IKEA does it for you like this. I absolutely love this. This is just absolutely amazing. So let's go through. Up here, I just store like those are bendy rollers. Those are those acrylic rings. I have like a whole bunch of them, girl. And then I have my jumbo bendy rollers. I have my synthetic wigs, and then I have braiding hair and ponytails and stuff like that. Are we focused? I hope so. And in that is my husband's shaving stuff. Like I shave his hair, like I cut his hair, so I have his clippers and stuff in there. And then I have like my makeup traveling case. I want to get some new ones because I'm kind of over the leopard print. But anyway, girl. So on my first shelf, I just have the boxes of the Juvia's Place liquid blushes. I just thought they were cute and they look, I'm not ready to throw them away. Like I do stuff like that. Sometimes I keep the packages and like put them on display. And I have my aroma candle that I like to burn while I'm working in here. So what I do is I buy the full candles. And I scoop out some and put it in the top, and then I light it from underneath there, and this will burn for exactly 4 hours. That way I don't have to worry about it, and it, you know, reflects light, you know, through the little stars and stuff like that. These gold brushes, I have never used them. These are my babies. I absolutely love these. I just feel like gold brushes as a decorational piece in your beauty room is just everything, because look at them, they're gold. Morphe did this years ago, and I made sure that I bought them just for this purpose. Like, it's really hard to come across gold brushes, so I have those. And then I have my 2 little jars that I keep my sponges in. I know it looks like I don't have a lot of sponges, but I do, okay? This is all that I just have right here. On the second shelf, I have my mirrors, my hand mirrors that I keep up here. Okay, so I have a black one, gold one, and pink one, and I have a rose gold one somewhere. It's supposed to be right there. Anyways, and then you have the lip glosses. This is the lip gloss drawer. That's how I store that. And a lot of these containers I get from the dollar store. And then you have the liquid lipsticks and my lipstick palette back there. Some of these are expired, but I just... it's hard for me to part with them because they're pretty. I did go through and get rid of a lot of makeup, so this is me sizing down. And then you have my lipstick drawer, which I recently cleaned out. I got rid of a lot of lipsticks, and these are the ones that I decided to keep. I got rid of a whole bunch of them, and this is all that I have right now. These are more new. Some of these are very expired, but I just refuse to get rid of them because they're so pretty. Okay, I'm also a collector. Drawer is a mess, but anyways, this is where I keep all of my lashes and lashes supplies. Your girl love her lashes, especially Flutter Lash Intoxicating. Use my code. Shameless plug. And then you have the eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and brow stuff. I bought these. These are fairly new. My toxic trait is going online, seeing something that I think is going to be great, and buying several. I bought 3 of these. These are supposed to be like brow pomades, like to push up and you activate it with water. They do not work, but I refuse to throw them away. But yeah. And then some more brow products over there, liquid liners, liquid eyeshadows, pencils, and my extra mascara and stuff like that. And then I have like my display stuff. This was where I was storing my lipsticks before I got the actual different acrylic case. And then I got my display stuff that I use for like whenever I'm doing a product display, like a cute background for my products. So I have those acrylic cases, and the bottom drawer is filled with like supplies. Okay, I have razors. This is a mess. Okay, extra spoolies. This just drawer is just a no. Okay. Now to the second column, I just have my DIY flowers that I made. I made these about a year ago on Valentine's Day, I think. A year ago? I think, yeah, a year ago. Made those. They're so pretty. They're the only thing that stay in that one right there. Under here, the second column, just like a mini column thing. I have some hair dye for a wig that I want to dye. I have some extra tissues that I always need. And this is that paint system whenever I'm doing like artsy fartsy type of stuff. Got that on Amazon. And then we get to the second drawer. I keep my dirty sponges back there. I just throw them in there. This is just an empty box that I refuse to throw away. Girl, your girl got problems. Okay. And all of these right here, these are just displays. They're all empty. This is not. Okay, this is the Culture palette by Juvia's Place, and I have like some extra palettes that I need to get to. Some of them are really, really old that I just never opened up, you know. I'm horrible, I know. But I like to keep like the empty package on the front as a display because I feel like it makes it look really, really neat. So behind there could be a total mess and you wouldn't know. Okay, so all of these are the actual package boxes. All right, those are empty boxes, empty boxes. Second drawer, mostly Juvia's Place. Up here, I do have some Beauty Bay palettes that, you know, I keep and stuff like that. I got my Juicy Boost palette back there, but mostly Juvia's Place, JP for the win always. Like this, I don't know, like this is her drawer. And then I recently cleared this out. It did not look like this, okay? I have some of my more recent purchases, like the Danessa Marks palette, Tammy's palette. Who else do I have in here? These are empty boxes. I have the Amrezy palette and the Jackie Aina palette. You know, like those are the influencer, that's like the influencer display right there of girls that I support basically. And then you have like a miscellaneous of eyeshadow. This just another eyeshadow palette drawer. Okay, we're not gonna go through. And then another eyeshadow palette drawer, but these are the ones that has to lay down because they're too big to stand up like the other ones, so I have to lay them down. These are really old, but I refuse to part with them because I feel like if you're a makeup fashionista and you started when I started, these palettes were a rave, okay? I know they no longer make them like this, at least I don't think so, but I refuse to get rid of them because they mark a pivotal point in my life, so I'm keeping them. All right, Morphe was that girl, okay? And then I have like glitters, some ColourPop stuff, and lots of glitters and rhinestone. This is just like the artsy fartsy junk drawer, you know, and pigments and more rhinestones and stuff in there. These pigments are super old, but I refuse to get rid of them. Why, you say? I use them for my nails now. So whenever I want a real funky color, I can mix them in with the gel or actually rub them into the nail. Like if you have pigments that you don't know what you want to do with them and you actually do your own nails, use pigments for your nails, okay? There you go. Moving on to the third column. So these are wigs that I need to promote. These are for 2 different companies, and so I just have like a whole bunch of heads and stuff that I like to keep on this particular section. That way I know what work I'm doing and stuff like that. And then this little piece right here, I have some extra cottons, makeup bag, and another makeup bag. I got that makeup bag from Amazon. And then I have like some mini palettes up here, like the Huda Beauty palettes and some ColourPop, a lot of ColourPop actually, and Auntie Pat. And then I have like some extra fixing spray and stuff like that, and skincare. I actually dumped a whole lot. As you can tell, it's empty in here. I had a lot of skincare. Don't hoard. Can you get the words out? Do not hoard skincare. If it's expired, throw it out, especially when it comes to skincare. Like, don't hold on to it, like serums and stuff like that. Let it go, okay? And then I have my foundation concealer drawer. This is also another drawer that I recently cleaned out, and I have Huda and Too Faced because I absolutely love these two right now. They just have a chokehold on me. I have JP as well. This is by Ebin Cosmetics. A lot of JP concealers that I feel like I can mix with stuff, so I keep them. A lot of them I actually got rid of because they don't fit me. The Fenty Matchsticks concealers and contour set. Marc Jacob. What else we got? We got Sigma. What else we got? Yeah, girl, that's all that's going on in there. Okay, we got Lancome in the back over there. Yeah, basically it. I'm not gonna do like a whole makeup collection, okay? I'm just showing you what I have. And these are my powders. Recently cleared this out as well. I have my like bronzing powders, some extra bronzing powders, extra face powders, Huda, okay, because she's just that girl, okay? Got some Tatcha rice powder. This is actually really good. Got Laura Mercier. Got, you know, the good stuff. And then we have blushes and highlights. Okay, so we have the highlighters and then we have the blushes over here. That's what that drawer is all about. And then this is all about display. I have some extra brushes underneath here, some Spectrum brushes that I absolutely love. Can you get the words out? What's wrong with you? And display, when I talk about display either for my nails as a background or display for products. So yeah, you have like stuff like that. And then this is just extra stuff as well. More brushes, the Jaclyn Hill brush case. Absolutely love this. One of the best brush cases there are out there for traveling, because it opens up like a book. Really, really cool. Anyways, and that is it for the third drawer. Okay, so basically that is where I store a lot of my makeup, not too different from all of the makeup girlies. I'm really grateful to actually have this, because we have IKEA here in Japan, and I've been waiting on this particular system to come here because it wasn't here for a long time. Okay, and they finally brought it in. Japan is kind of like that. They think about what's gonna fit a regular Japanese home, so there's a lot of things that they don't let in, you get what I'm saying, because a lot of the homes here are built really compact and small. So now we move around and you have the background. This is where I hang my background. Okay, so likewise I have like the compression stands back there, and I have two lights. Those two lights, they light up my hair. They light me up from the back. They separate me from the back. Okay, so it gives that little bit of depth of feel, and it makes the video just look a little bit more, you see what I'm saying? So that's basically what that is. And I have two coming in instead of just one. So I have one hitting this way and I have one hitting this way. I do have a window, but here's the thing. For some reason, I cannot stand like a really bright backlight and getting ready. Like, it reflects off of my actual vanity mirror, and it's just disturbing to me. Like, I feel like I can't see my face, so I want most of the light to come from the front. It's placed strategically for that purpose. But yeah, that's where I set up my backgrounds and stuff like that. Okay, so like I said, you have the poles, and then the background is just like clipped on. And like, it's just, you know what I'm saying, beautiful picture. It makes me feel like I'm somewhere different. I play with a lot of backgrounds for the simple fact that I get bored. I get really extremely bored. Like, not only am I making these videos for you, but I make them for myself as well, because it's art. You get what I'm saying? I can't do just a plain white background. I just can't. Okay, and I've thought about using like my system here for a background, but I know I'm gonna get bored of that real quick. So I'll use something. Anyways, in the corner over here, I have this is a strobing light, and I normally use this for like effects on my Instagram videos or my TikTok videos, like flashing lights. Okay, I have two of them. I have one here and one over here. And then I have this whole entire drawer system. You again. You come out of the way. Nobody don't want to see you. So in these drawers, I store mostly my tools and the stuff that I need like on hand right away. A mini tripod, because you can never have enough tripods. And in here, I actually have like for the cable and stuff for those two lights. Okay, to turn them on. I just store them in there. I just hide them in there because I can't stand to see a lot of cables. In here, this is another background. In here, I always keep like my go-to wigs. Like, I need something right now and I don't need to comb it. I don't need to add any heat to it. Like, throw it on and go. That's them. I also have this little thingamajiggy here. I also made this during V-Day season, but I just keep it in here. It's so cute. And I have some little perfumes in here because aromatherapy. I have some more foundations. I have, who do I have? Who is this? This is Estee Lauder, Pat McGrath. Okay, I recently got these to do a video, and here I am walking away from makeup kinda. Okay, I wanted to try out the lashes that all the girlies are doing, so I picked up some of those from Amazon the other day. But anyways, this is my little acrylic case vanity thing, and I made this from Muji. These are all Muji, okay? I'm sure some of you know about Muji. And I have some more concealers, like stuff that I'm using like right now, closer to grab, okay? And lots of powder puffs, and this is empty. And then over here, whatever hair that I'm working on, I'll keep a box. I'll keep like the box right there, and whatever palettes that I need to get to that I have not touched, that I want to work with, I always keep them right here as well. So I have both the Juvia's Place Candy Shop palette. They came out with these a while back, and I have yet to really play with them. No rush. And then I have my little like Hollywood mirror, and I keep my iPad to play music. Like the iPad plays the music on the JBL speaker, and I keep my phone for, you know, whatever. And I have my computer keyboard back there, okay? Let's get into the drawers. So that was the top. So in this first drawer, I have some more like hair stuff that I need, like just stuff that I'm using mostly, like if I'm doing like a ponytail or whatever. The second drawer are all of my eye brushes, okay? Packer brushes, blender brushes, mini blender brushes, miscellaneous, okay? But that's where I store all of my makeup brushes. Okay, and then you have the face brushes, blush, powder, foundation, concealers and highlighter brushes, and more powder brushes, just face brushes in general. And I keep them in these little plastic containers that I get from the dollar store. And that is just completely empty. And then you have these drawers, hair products, shavers for my moustache, more cotton pads and stuff like that, and body stuff like foundation and stuff that I'm not using, and powders that I'm not using, I'll use like on my body. I'll mix up stuff. I got my dry oil to mix it with. That's basically that drawer. And this is just storage, like hair clips and stuff like that. Okay, now these drawers are messy, so don't judge me. And then in this top drawer, I have like tools, mirror, my contacts that I'm always wearing, and yeah, just tools, basic tools. And then more hair tools. I keep my brushes, my combs, my blow dryer, stuff like that, all of my edge brushes. This is clips and anything that I need for like sticking my wig down and stuff like that, and cleaning supplies and more storage in the bottom drawer. Okay, so moving on, now we have my work tray. Okay, so in this I have just things that I need with me right now. I kind of move this around a lot, okay, so that's why it's on a rolling thing, because I'm always moving around in here. Okay, so let's get into what my work tray has in store for us. So on my work tray, on the top, I have some more brushes. These are all by Spectrum, by the way. Well, not all of them, that's a lie. These are Spectrum and Sigma, and right now this is just the aesthetic that I am into. The white with the gold is just so aesthetically pleasing. Okay, like I just love having one color brush that I'm working with right now. I just feel like it's just so pretty. Anyways, and then I have my basket with my wig grips and like stockings and stuff, like not stockings, but like the little mesh cap. And then I have some Body Shop hand cream. I found these the other day at Don Quixote. They had them in bulk. They were trying to get rid of them because of it's the old packaging. Body Shop no longer packages like this, but I have that for hand cream. And then I just keep like some extra lashes and foundation, more foundation. Okay, and my little petri dish. It's a glass dish that I love to squirt out foundation on, but right now I'm wearing concealer, so not really using that. On the second tier, I have like alcohol, makeup wipes, and makeup remover, some witch hazel and stuff like that. Plus I have like a little cooling fan around the back there. And then on the last tier, I have like some paper, like some tissue paper and stuff like that, as well as a little brush cleaner to like spot clean my brushes. So that's basically my work buddy. And then moving over, my other work buddy is this little office like thingamajiggy. This is like an office drawer type of thing, but it's great for storing makeup as well. And right here on the top, I have like this little mat. Like if I'm curling my hair or doing anything with like my hot iron or whatever, I just put it on the top right there. So in the first drawer, you have all powders, face powders, and a little bit of lashes, like my everyday lashes. So we have some Fenty, we have some Melt, we have some Beauty Bay, we have some Charlotte Tilbury, we have some Makeup Forever, some Sasha, like more powders in the back here. Who are these? I think those are by OPV. So that's basically what I have there. I also have some like bronzers in the back right here. These are by Morphe. And then the second drawer is lipsticks and more blushes and primers and setting sprays and some cloth for spot cleaning my brushes, like some little rags and stuff, some skincare in there. And the final drawer is all hair products, like whatever I need, hair waters, conditioners, my hair sprays, my wig glue, like all of that is in the bottom drawer, and it just really helps to have them close like that. And under here I have like my little footstool, so when I'm sitting down I can just relax my feet, you know, sometimes keep the feet elevated. So that's basically all that is. And I have like another table under here that, you know, if I'm moving around and want to change positions, I have another table that I can slide out. And then I have my little basket for my garbage. So we've been through the drawers, like what I have stored on the side right here. So now we're gonna get into my work desk. So you already have a glimpse right there, but this is where I sit. So this is where I would sit. This is where all the magic happens. Okay, so let's get into my actual work desk and how I have it set up. This desk is actually a adjustable desk, so it can go from high to low depending on the background and what area of the background I actually want to get. That's why I have a desk like this, because like I said, I get bored, so it's always changing. So first things first, I have another Muji stand that I created. So I keep all of my clean sponges right here. So the two top drawers are all clean sponges. And then I have my lip liners, mascara, eyeliners, and some tweezers. And then you have like cotton swabs, cotton pads, all the good stuff, okay? And then like eyelash stuff. Okay, so once I sit down, this is what I'm seeing. I have my brush holder. I got this also from the dollar store. So I store like my eyeliner, my brow pencil, eye drops for my contacts, and this is basically my brush system. It is a tier system. And I keep my sponges in the middle section and powder puffs and stuff like that. Got that from the dollar store here in Japan. It's totally customizable. So I have my Sennheiser mic, okay, with a little mini mic stand. Now this wasn't always on the actual desk. I would have like the L shape and then have it pointing in front of me, but I just felt like there was too much equipment and sometimes I feel a little claustrophobic, so I wanted to dumb down stuff so it can sit on the desk, because the desk is super big and there's space for it, so it just eliminates wires and this another piece of equipment. And then you have Yogi. Yogi holds this sign for me to help me to remember what I need to do, because your girl will forget these 5 things when it comes to filming. Film IG transition, film makeup shots, okay? Complete the IG transition, especially for IG, all right? Because filming for YouTube and IG at the same time can get a little bit tricky. Model, take pictures, all right? That's Yogi's job, and he's always there looking happy for me. So that's what I see whenever I'm sitting there, all right? Then I have like all of the makeup that I am currently wearing, because I'm not really like going, like this is just my everyday, like whatever I need like right now to do a face is sitting in this little tray right here. Okay, I'm not gonna go through that, but that's basically what that is. And then I have my little acrylic thingamajiggy to hold up, to prop up my mirror that I got from Amazon. And then you have my monitor. This is actually a computer that I used to edit on, but I bought a new one, and this one is still really good, so I keep it in the studio because it's big. I can actually roll this around. Let me show you. It's on this little tray thingamajiggy. So there you have the actual computer. That is an Apple computer. Even though it has that sticker, do not be fooled by that sticker. My husband is always sticking stuff. Okay. And then I have my 2 little speakers back there, because like I said, it's a full-blown computer that I can roll around. So if I'm trying to film in a different location or whatever, I can easily roll around. So that is the monitor and what you would see. So you have the 3 lights up there, and I have my little remote control, and I turn on the lights and they come on. And don't worry about those little strings. Those little strings are actually to like loop wires, so they're not hanging on the ground. That's basically all that is, okay, because they have those little hooks. Sometimes I'm moving the camera around, and like the camera has a lot of wires, as you can tell, so I would loop it up top so it's not on the ground. That's all that is. Now you can see this is what I would look like with the background behind me. So this is what I'm seeing. I can see myself, so whenever I'm looking down, this is basically like what I'm looking at. Okay, it's right in my face. It's kind of like another mirror, okay, but it's really good. It's a big viewfinder, okay. That's all it is. So whenever I'm sitting here and this image is coming out of my camera, okay, I'll tell you what camera that is in a minute, but yeah. So when I sit here, this is what it looks like, and you know, it looks all janky and it's a big mess in here, but when I sit right here, like, look how beautiful that looks. Like the background, everything, it looks stunning. Okay. And whenever I am done filming, I just turn off the lights, okay? And last but not least, you have the actual bad boy that does all the filming, my camera, okay? This is the Canon 5D Mark IV. That is what this is. This is probably, I wanna say, my first biggest purchase towards my studio and filming. This was a hefty price, not to mention the lens. So for the first lens, I have the Sigma lens. This is a, what is this? I think this is a, girl, I don't know, but it gives good bokeh, okay? It is not a zoom lens. For my zoom lens, I have the Canon, what is this? This is the 70x300 lens. This was also another big purchase. This and the camera I bought together. So both of these together were a super hefty price, but this was like my first step up. When I first started YouTube, I started out on my webcam. Okay, when I just discovered YouTube and I just discovered people were doing makeup on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I want to do that too, you know? I started out on my webcam, and then as YouTube grew and we saw that it's something that you can make a business out of, basically you start getting the equipment. That's what I'm talking about. Like this particular craft of doing YouTube makeup videos, like if you're really, really into the artsy fartsy part about it, like me, okay, you're gonna spend a lot of money on equipment more so than makeup, even though you need the makeup, okay? Like you're gonna shell out for the quality of the video, okay? The tripod is a Manfrotto tripod. This is also top tier, okay? It's super heavy, so it's gonna hold my camera in place. Like I don't have to worry about anything, okay? I have two of these. This one gets really, really high. So if I wanna go somewhere and shoot something like really way up, that's what this one is for. And I have another one that is just a little bit smaller, okay? But I have two of those. I have a lot of tripods. Let's just get that out of the way, okay? I have several. As you can tell, you saw a little mini one over there. So, yeah, but this is my baby. She makes me look good, okay? She likes me, all right? And yeah, that's basically my studio. So that is basically the studio tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know you guys have been waiting on this for a very long time. You probably thought that I would never ever share it. I just felt like I could always make it more pretty, or you know, like just something really glamorous, you see what I'm saying? And it has never been that, okay? It has always been all over the place, because like I said, I do a lot in here. It's a lot of equipment, and it's really hard to make equipment look good, you know, especially if you don't have the space for it. And I'm just working in this room. So one day though, one day I will have the utmost beauty room, studio, one day, okay? But for now, this is what's going on, and I absolutely love everything that I've ever done with this studio and with the equipment. Like, it's just not over yet, okay? It's not over yet. It's just not over for me yet, okay? But anyways, this is the studio. I hope you guys take something from this. I hope that it helps inspire you to get started with your YouTube channel. And you know, yeah, whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say, okay? I just hope that it inspires you and it motivates you to pick up the camera. And I want to say this, even though I have all this equipment, and all of this stuff, all this cool stuff, because I know it's cool stuff, okay? I want you to know, if you're just starting out and you have a phone, start with your phone, okay? These iPhones are creating top tier quality nowadays, okay? And see if you really have a desire or the love for it before you start going in and buying all of this stuff, because it's not cheap. A lot of it is really, really expensive, and I want you to know that you don't have to go this route to be successful. And I'm gonna use Kayla Jones as an example. I know she's not the only one, but I be supporting Black people, so I don't know who is out there, okay? But Kayla, look at her, okay? She started out with just her phone. Like, a lot of her previous videos, they're all on her phone, and they're not shot like pretty and stuff. Like, you go to her for her personality, okay? So I say all of this to say it's not the equipment, it's you, okay? People are gonna come to your channel and come for your vibe, okay? If they love you, they will not care about the equipment, all right? But at the same time, I do hope that this inspires you. But if you're just starting out and you don't know how to start and you're sitting there watching this video, start with your phone, okay? Whew. With that being said, girl, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Listen, if it is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe, come on in. We are a happy bunch. We like to keep it nice and clean and classy in here, okay? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share the video because sharing is caring, comment down below. I really do hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that it did inspire you to do something. Get up and do something, girl, all right? Don't be sitting there being all lazy, all right? And yeah, until the next video, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys really, really soon.